Renovation program. Spare parts for 25 years. Who cares if it worked or not?
Who cares if it worked or not? Fabulous, thank you. He said the quiet part out loud. Hello movie lovers, welcome to Old Lady Reacts. I'm the old lady, otherwise known as Michelle. I'm a huge movie buff and this is my channel where I react to mostly action and superhero movies that I've never seen before somehow. But also other stuff that looks interesting or new. ROBOCOP is kind of a legendary movie from the 80s and I can't believe that I never saw it, but I am excited to now. I put a poll up on my Patreon and this was chosen unanimously. And I'm interested to see how it compares to Terminator from last week, which I really liked a lot. On the 85 best superheroes list on Rotten Tomatoes that I've been using, I've done all of the top 10, but I need a few more to finish up the top 20, and ROBOCOP is number 18 with 91 and 84% ratings. It's interesting because it says over the top and gory, which was kind of surprising, but also surprisingly smart. And I love that it also says it's a satire of American culture, which I can absolutely get behind because the culture of the 80s was pretty wacky. I mean, in American culture, it's still a bit wacky. That's why I wore my Coca-Cola t-shirt for this one. So yeah, what's really interesting is that I don't know hardly any of the actors in this movie. The only one that stands out even a little is Kurtwood Smith, who went on to play Red on that 70s show. And I don't think I've even seen any other films by this same director, Paul Verhoeven. I think I've seen Basic Instinct, but I hardly remember anything about it. But I know it was like big, really big deal culturally and all that. So before we get started, please subscribe so you can see all of my reactions and check out my Patreon if you're interested in participating in polls, having early access to videos, and watching full-length reactions. Hop on over there and become a patron to support my channel. All right, let's dive into ROBOCOP. And this is not a very long movie. It's an hour and 45 minutes, and that's it.
When power failed, causing a brief but harmless period of weightlessness for the visiting president and his staff. We'll be back.
Wasn't she on Entertainment Tonight?
Series 7 Sports Heart by Jensen. Yamaha, you picked the heart.
What?
Firm which recently entered into a contract with the city to fund and run the Detroit Metropolitan Police Department.
A corporation is funding and running the police department?
Clarence Boddicker, unofficial crime boss of Old Detroit, now sought in connection with the deaths of 31 police officers.
31? Oh my God.
Your client's a scumbag. You're a scumbag. And scumbags see the judge on Monday morning. Now get out.
Is that Bill Hader's dad? That totally looks like Bill Hader. Oh, geez.
We'll turn things around. Good, very good. Let's get started.
The guy in the red tie, I've seen him in a bunch of stuff before.
Must be cut out before we employ the 2 million workers that will breathe life into this city again.
Yes.
Nice try, buddy.
Take a close look at the track record of this company, and you'll see that we have gambled.
I love like the multiple TV screens being as like top of the line technology, like the old TVs, all on separate shelves.
Ed 209.
Okay. Looks a little bit like the robot walking scene in Terminator. It's cool though. It looks pretty cool.
209 is currently programmed for urban pacification, but that is only the beginning.
Urban pacification. Gotta love that.
Use your gun in a threatening manner. Point it at Ed 209.
Yes, sir.
Well, why are they laughing at him? He didn't specify.
You now have 15 seconds to comply. You are in direct violation.
I think he complied.
I am now authorized to use physical force.
This is, oh, and it actually is shooting the guy. Oh dear. Oh, it is bloody. Wow. Yeah. And all over their nice model. Whoopsie. That's why we don't have robot dogs.
Goddamn paramedic.
on the police department. I think a paramedic, I think he's beyond paramedic help.
I'm very disappointed.
I'm sure it's only a glitch. Temporary setback.
Yeah, a glitch.
Get your staff together, Mr. Morton. I'll expect a full presentation in 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Hope you're ready.
Oh, fuck Jones. He fumbled the ball and I was there to pick it up.
Yeah, that's not going to come back and bite you in the ass at all.
Yeah, well, role models can be very important to a boy. Okay, I get a kick out of it.
Yeah.
You burned the money!
I had to blow the door. What do you want?
It's as good as Mark, you asshole, you...
Back when crime was like so obvious that it was all about just like going and taking cash.
Slow down there. What, are you crazy, man?
Like his little ear cuff is funny.
Roger 154.
Give me your piece.
Currently unavailable.
Convenient that there are no other cars on the road. Like there's not a lot of tactical forethought into this. We're just gonna start shooting. We'll shoot them, they'll shoot at us, we'll have a big shootout. Like no rumble strips, no try to just follow them and see where they go, you know.
Well, you call it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Always wait for backup.
Zip this up.
Don't say yes. Oh, that was easy.
You want to lift?
What is with his hair? That's so wacky. I think I've seen that actor in some other stuff. Whoops. Not very well thought out by these police officers, gotta say.
Do you?
Buddy, I think you're slime.
It's not that funny. Oh dear. Okay, yikes. Oh jeez. Okay, bloody. It's definitely bloody. Yikes.
All right, look out! Turn around, man. Hey, pretty boy. Hey, over here.
Oh, it's like spurting. Oh, the whole arm. Oh my. Okay.
Hey, Clarence, you're still alive.
Not for long. Oh.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Okay. Goodness gracious. Not a great first day. Kind of unfortunate.
Okay, hit the door.
Oh, he's like awake? Okay.
Alright, I think that's all we can do.
Okay. Is he actually dead? He's actually dead? What the hell?
Well, he signed the release forms when he joined the force. He's legally dead. We can do pretty much what we want to.
Lovely. Thanks.
You're gonna be a bad mother. Oh, dude. Oh, no. Oh, dear.
ROBOCOP.
Oh, he's getting up.
That's for you. That's for you. Go Robo.
It's fascinating. You see it from his perspective. Like we got a little bit of what he looks like, I guess. No, I want to see what he looks like.
When you are at rest, you will sit in the chair.
Yes, I understand.
Okay, it talks.
Processor dispenses a rudimentary paste that sustains his organic system.
Ew, okay. Gross. Oh dear. So how much of him is left in there is the question. Who decides who's innocent and who's not?
Huh?
Directive 4 is classified? There's a fourth directive? Uh-oh.
What are they gonna do, replace us?
Oh. So there's still something. There's still a little something in there. Is that a Ford Taurus? I think my mother used to drive one of those. And he's just out on the streets by himself now. Boom, done. All set, ready to go.
Shit! There's your goddamn safe! Oh, you son of a bitch!
Not a very well hidden safe.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
Oh, that was quick. Then he's not going to arrest the guy? They wait for the other cops to show up? I don't know. I guess I've never known, very rarely do I ever know cops to actually stop crimes while they're occurring. Don't they pretty much just show up after it's done? Oh! It's a pretty accurate shooter.
Madam, you have suffered an emotional shock. I will notify a rape crisis center.
All right, that's good. Thank you. That's good. It's very weird. I'm not sure what to think about this yet.
And third, I want a recount. And no matter how it turns out, I want my old job back.
Recount. We won't go into that. Oh, we can see through walls?
What is he? Where does he come from? He is OCP's...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's the Entertainment Tonight lady.
Today, kids at Lee Iacocca Elementary School.
Lee Iacocca Elementary School. I love it.
You haven't dismantled your MX stockpile.
Pakistan is threatening my border.
That's it, Buster. No.
It's not like Battleship.
Nuke 'em.
Oh my god.
And that's life.
Yeah. You always check under the stall. Didn't we learn that from 9 to 5? You check under the stall for sure. And 9 to 5 and Trading Places.
Renovation program. Spare parts for 25 years. Who cares if it worked or not?
Who cares if it worked or not? Fabulous. Thank you. He said the quiet part out loud.
You better pray that that unholy monster of yours doesn't screw up.
Yeah, what happens when you can't control him? When he because clearly there's some of him still left in there. So what happens when that part starts taking over? Oh, is he having a nightmare?
We just left.
It's interesting the way the hips work. So he didn't work perfectly for very long.
It's OCP. You got it, mister?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I got it and I don't like it and don't do that again. But yeah, because like what happens if in the guy's head he's like, I absolutely must meet my directive. My directive is to prevent crime or stop crime in progress. Not really. The directive isn't to prevent crime. The directive is to stop crime in progress. Hi there. Head on over to my Patreon to get access to exclusive content like Firefly, polls, and a growing collection of full-length reactions. And now, back to the movie.
Don't do nothing stupid, man. I'm a good shot.
Now, if he was smart, he would have filled the tank and then robbed the place.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
I know you.
Oh, that's what he said before, too.
This is a restricted area.
Okay.
He's in.
Oh, that's his USB plug. What's going on behind the eyes there? I want to You can't really like see any kind of facial expression or anything.
Welcome, shopper. Let's take a stroll through your new home.
Are they not there anymore? Where'd they go?
Where is Clarence Bodiger?
The guy just catches it and keeps dancing with it. Oh, I like her earrings.
I mean, I love to be with intelligent women. Smart is so sexy.
Well, that's true enough.
Terrible thing to waste. I get bored so easily.
Let me put this coke in my cleavage. Is that called a body shot too?
How you doing?
Oh.
Dick Jones here. I guess you're on your knees about now. Begging for your life.
What? Wow. Okay. They're working together. Okay.
But you wouldn't go through proper channels.
Oh, great.
You went over my head.
He's an interesting villain. Boom. I did not suspect that at all. Okay. Is that all? Is that cocaine? In little glass vials? I've only seen it in like the little brown cylinder ones with the screw top. Like those are very fancy little cocaine bottles.
Ooh, guns.
So what would happen if if a bullet got like right in the mouth or so, in the space that's open without any armor on it? Obligatory guy who just got shot and falls over the railing. So you think that they'd notice that bullets aren't really doing it? And they'd actually just run. Like, let everybody else shoot at him and get caught or get shot back. And let him be distracted by everybody else while you get out the back door.
I work for Dick Jones! Dick Jones!
Okay, so he's ready for him. He's gonna like try to blow him up or something? Or just like say, like, shut him down? Or is that the directive for?
You better take me in.
I will.
Yeah, maybe that's the directive for. Okay, is protect the company and protect him.
It's a little insurance policy called Directive 4.
Yeah.
Any attempt to arrest a senior officer of OCP results in shutdown.
So if they shut down the ROBOCOP part of him, will the human part of him then take over control?
Maybe you'd like to meet a friend of mine.
Oh, he looks like an ad from Star Wars. I love that it like growls like a dog or a bear. Oh, his eye. You can see his eye. Oh, the eye. Seeing the eye through the thing is very cool. Oh, does it not know how to do stairs? It doesn't know how to do stairs. Oh, whoopsie. It cries like a baby when it can't get up. It's like having a tantrum. I love that.
Hey, wait a second! A cop, for God's sake!
Hey, stop, you can't do that!
We have orders to destroy it!
Like, you feel kind of sad for the guy, but especially like because like, even if you didn't know that there was some of him still in there, like you'd still feel kind of bad for him. So they're gonna open fire on her now? Like, who are these cops that would do this? That's so wacky. I mean, I know that they're run by the corporation, but...
It's back. Big is back. Because bigger is better. 6,000 SUX. And a...
8.2 miles per gallon.
Land were scorched in an instant when a laser cannon aboard the Strategic Defense Peace Platform misfired today during routine startup tests.
So wacky.
You got access to military weaponry?
We practically are the military.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, is he gonna take the helmet off? Oh, it's basically his whole face.
I can feel them, but I can't remember them.
That's sad. So you can feel them but not remember them?
Assault cannon, state of the art, bang bang.
Assault cannon.
I like it!
That's basically like the old version of I gotta get me one of these.
Come on, man, let's smoke 'em.
So instead of trying to sneak in, they just like drive right up and start shouting. No plan, just like storm in and shoot.
Hey, we're partners.
I think it's good, this like story-wise, that they got the helmet off of him in a realistic way, like that you can actually like see his face now and see his eyes. Oh. Of course, it's toxic waste. Yeah. Oh, look at his hair. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell? That's so nasty. Oh, no, I don't think there's any help for you, dude. The skin's like falling off the bones of his fingers, man. Oh, yikes. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it splats. Oh, man. Oh, she definitely should have had a bulletproof vest on. Okay, that's unfortunate.
Taking it kind of personal, aren't you?
Yeah.
Come on, man, now don't get killed.
Oh, that looked bad. Is he like actually dead now? Oh, no. Good shot at her. All right. Yikes.
Sayonara, ROBOCop.
Oh, as I say, he's got that little. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's gross. It's very bloody movie. Oh my goodness. And it's spurting, of course. That'll probably do it. Those little cannons. It's nothing but legs. It looks a little bit like the abominable snowman from the Rudolph thing from the 60s.
My program will not allow me to act against an officer of this company.
So if the second he gets fired, he should be able to arrest him then. It's still covered with blood.
You're fired!
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's gonna fall out the window like what's his name in Die Hard?
Nice shooting, son. What's your name?
Murphy.
No, an actual smile. Wow. Oh, is that the end? Okay, interesting. It is. Wow. Huh. That was a lot of fun, and actually really interesting. Like it has a rather pessimistic and one-sided view of urban America, but it's satire and it pushes all the ideas to the extreme, so I can appreciate that. But I find the politics of it very interesting, and the technology kind of like reflecting what people were most scared of in the 80s: crime, cocaine, uncontrollable sentient robots, and corporate power. I really liked the idea that the ED-209 was never really meant to work. It was just meant to be a corporate money grab from government contracts and like a constant part replacement and, constant source of revenue and all that. That was a nicely cynical touch. I thought that was very cool. And I like that it's kind of a skewering of like Reagan's America. I'm always down for that. Very Angels in America of them in that sense. I wish that they had built the character of Murphy a bit more slowly in the original setup of the story, like before he's killed. I think a few scenes of him, like with his son and his wife, along with maybe connecting with Lewis a little bit more before he died, like to really give give more of a sense of who this guy is. Like, does he have a sense of humor? Does he love his wife? Obviously he does. Like, let's build that a little bit more. I think it would have made it more gripping when you see a bit of him coming through once he's kind of locked into the ROBOCOP thing. And then I would have liked to see an initiating incident, like something that happened with the public that triggered the nightmare that made the sentience actually happen. Like that nightmare kind of came all of a sudden and out of nowhere, and I thought it could have been built a little bit more slowly to be more shocking or surprising. Like it would have been more fun if they had played with the audience a little bit more to make us wonder if Murphy was really in there or not. We kind of like knew that there was some of him still in there, like the second he did the little gun twirl thing. And I think they could have had more fun with it, and it would have been more fun for us. But I really liked the over-the-topness of the story and the violence. Like, I don't know if they meant it to be so far out there that it became comical, but for me it was definitely funny in its extreme. I know the commercial bits were supposed to be like jarring for the audience, according to Wikipedia, but for me they were just funny and honestly kind of unnecessary, but I appreciate what they were going for. I really liked the RoboCop kind of costume, like machinery, and comparing him with the ED-209 or whatever it was. It looked really cool and looked like a robot with that was controlled by like a real person stuck inside it. I find it interesting that we've kind of gone to robot dogs first instead of robot cops that walk on two legs. But if you want to see the end result of this thinking and technology, just like there's a whole Black Mirror episode about robot dogs with guns attached to them. You can see, where we might be headed. And I think this movie is going to get a bit more attention in the next decade as the new technologies are moving from idea to actual implementation, which they are now. Like, they're being implemented now. Police departments want robot dogs, and police lobbyists give a lot of money to city council members so that those city council members will vote to say that the police can have them. There's an article in Vice just last month that says, this week, members of Los Angeles City Council's Public Safety Committee voted in favor of LAPD's acquisition of military robots, ignoring loud and unified community opposition. The results of the committee's vote were not surprising. 4 of its 5 members are top recipients of campaign donations from political groups representing LAPD officers, demonstrating how much power and influence the LAPD's private lobbying bodies have come to wield over city politics. And then later in the article, they say, while robot maker Boston Dynamics has promised that it wouldn't allow its bots to harm human beings, the San Francisco City Council voted last year that it's A-OK for police to use robots to kill. So yeah, this isn't really science fiction anymore. This is kind of reality. The movie is strangely and rather frighteningly prophetic. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't want to go on and on about it, but I will say that I enjoyed the movie nonetheless. And I can definitely see why it's considered one of the best sci-fi and action films of all time, because it's a lot of fun. So if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and all that. Check out my Patreon for exclusive content, and click here to watch another of my reactions next. You guys are awesome. I love sharing movies with you, good and bad. In this case, definitely super fun. Thanks for watching with me.